Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to talk about five or six more color revolution. We elaborated five color revolution couple of days back. Today we are going to pick up few more. There's a very important note as far as the knowledge is concerned, but as far as most of the competitive examinations are concerned, you have to prepare yourself because most of the time these kind of questions are asked in high profile competitive examination. Now, like I said a couple of days back, in the initiation of our revolutionary color revolutions, I should say, that these are not traditional revolution or political revolution or social revolutions as we think. But these are the economic benefit related revolutions. By these revolutions, we are going to jack up our economy to the jack in particular sector, in particular domain. So today we are going to go into black power revolution. Dr. Kamechur has actually initiated this revolution, is the founding father of petro power revolution or black power revolution, in which how India can achieve the self-sufficiency, self-dependency in the field of petroleum, in the field of black power. Like they call it black gold, black power, every single thing refers to petroleum. He initiated this revolution and succeeded in finding so many locations in India within the Indian boundaries where huge amount of petroleum is sitting, huge amount of reserves are found, and India has actually traveled from 60% dependency upon OPEC, 40% dependency upon itself to now around 45 to 50% dependency upon itself, despite all this industrial revolution in India in 1990. So more petroleum were found, more petroleums were reserved found, more petroleums were refined, more petroleums were used by the people, and more petroleum will be found. This revolution has been going on and will be going on in search of more and more petroleum reserves. Number two is brown revolution. That is leather revolution. India has 25 million milch animal. India has plenty of cattle, and eventually cattle die off. When they die off, not only in India but in the world, they don't actually bury them or don't actually do any kind of thing by which their dead bodies are decomposed or anything like that. No cremation, no burial, no nothing, but they actually remove whatever the part can be viable or viably used in medicine, in leather industries, shoe and footwear industries, and as such, the founding father was Hirawal Chaudhary. Hirawal Chaudhary found that animals, leather can be used, and the leather industry in India can be advanced, can be developed in a very rapid way. And he did it. Today, leather industry in India is very flourishing, very formidable, very viable, and we are exporting country in the domain of leather all over the world, thanks to Hirawal Chaudhary. Next is grey revolution. Grey revolution refers to fertilizer revolution. When it was learnt that fertilizers can actually jack up the production of food grains in our agriculture sector, we decided that we should also adopt and adapt fertilizers, GMO, BT, and all these kind of things. So, Grey Revolution has actually jacked up the Indian agriculture sector to about 20 to 25%. India has 130 plus crore mouths to feed. And if we are not going to adopt scientific way to cultivate our crops, to grow our farm or to harvest our needs, then we will not be able to achieve adequate amount of food grains to feed all 130 crore plus mouth. Next is Blue Revolution. Founding father of Blue Revolution is Hiraval Chaudhuri. Hiraval Chaudhuri found that India has a huge coastline. All three directions of India is covered with coastline, oceans, huge roaring oceans with plenty of marine life. So much so that India were Japan, then we did not have to eat wheat or rice or anything else, only fish can feed us. So much fish we have that we can feed the entire nation, but since we are hating carnivore food, only rely upon herbivore, we really don't care about marine life. But Mr. Chaudhuri thought that if we are not going to use it for ourselves, we can actually develop this fishery area and export the fish in other nations, in neighboring nations, in Middle Eastern nations, Muslim nations, wherever the fish has been consumed with both hands. He did it. By the support of the government, today, fishery is very advanced, very developed. Every coastal city in India thrives on fishery business. And India has been ordering huge amount of forex. Next we are going to elaborate is protein revolution in India. India happens to be the nation where people consume less amount of protein, more amount of carbohydrate. That is the obesity. Carbo baby, carbo people are pervasive everywhere. Everywhere you look, people are carrying extra pouch, extra weight. They have a big pouch, big stomach and all that, mainly because we consume less amount of protein and dwell upon carbohydrate. Narendra Modi actually has coined this word, protein revolution. And he has recommended, suggested, emphasized, explained, persuaded, and dissuaded. He has done every single thing for the people of India to switch from carbo diet to protein diet. Because by protein diet, we become stronger. We can be slim. We can be type A, hardworking. We don't get tired that much. We are not fatigued all the time. Carbo people cannot climb up even 2 stories. Carbo people cannot walk, carbo people cannot run, carbo people do not have energy. Not only that, but carbo people can have different kinds of cardiac ailments, bone density is low, they have diabetes, so many things, they're getting white. That is why Narendra Modi has coined this revolution as protein revolution and insisted Indian people to dwell upon protein more than carbohydrate, means the rice and the potatoes and Maggies and the fried stuff. No. Grains, cereals, wheat, chapati, this sort of thing should be eaten more. Last one is pink revolution. Day before yesterday, we discussed about this, in which I have already included pink revolution. But in pink revolution, couple of things were left over due to the scarcity of time. We did not have enough time, that's why today I'm going to repeat it. So Pink Revolution is started by Durgesh Patel. Pink, everything pink is included in Pink Revolution. So onion and poultry and pharma. Pharmaceutical companies are also coming in Pink Revolution. According to Dr. Patel, when he found that our pharma sector was not doing as good as foreign pharma sectors and India was depending upon importing all kinds of necessary essential drugs from either America or Russia, China or England. So he decided and recommended the government to invest more and more and to jack up the pharma industry of our own. Indigenous pharma industry was jacked up. Onion production was jacked up because Indian people, there is not a single kitchen where Indian don't eat onion. There is no culinary on the Indian menu that doesn't include onion. So onion grow, because once 25 years ago, the onion was going for 100 rupees, 120 rupees a kilo. That was outrageous price. Only some people afforded, rest of the people went without onion. So this way, revolution in onion production, revolution in pharma production, and revolution in other poultry meat production. And this was Pink Revolution. All these revolutions have provided a big boost, a kind of forceful boost, adrenaline boost to our Indian economic sectors. Thank you very much for listening. That's all time we have.